Dan Hadley, Birmingham's King of the Geeks. I'm back with John Youlden, and we're still talking about Doctor Who in Whovember in the 60th anniversary month. So much news, so much going on, so much to talk about, and lots of little nuggets tucked away here and there, some of which I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to feel about them or precisely what they are. John, are you as confused as I am, or you're holding the line okay? You okay?
I'll be honest, I'm completely confused at the moment. There's so much stuff coming day by day at the moment. I can't keep up with it, but great, keep it coming.
So we've got merchandise, we've got magazine articles, we've got actual Doctor Who that's going to be on the telly. Just that in itself is a bit weird, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's like I've slipped into a parallel universe. It really is. It's mad.
So we've got 3 specials coming up at the end of November into December. The Star Beast on Saturday, the 25th of November. Wild Blue Yonder follows a week later, Saturday, the 2nd of December. And it all rounds off, doesn't it, with a giggle on Saturday, the 9th of December. Do you like a giggle, John?
Oh, I love a giggle, as you probably found out a few minutes ago when I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, I'm glad you're here, because you might be able to find a giggle or two in something that I'm finding a little bit dry. So the BBC have put this up on the official Doctor Who site, like it's something we should be really excited about. And it's got a lovely big colourful graphic here it's got the TARDIS on and the letters Doctor Who Beyond the Screen. Now that sounds interesting, doesn't it? That sounds engaging. And what fan could resist going beyond the screen and making contact with Doctor Who in our real lives? Sounds great, doesn't it?
It sounds brilliant. Not quite sure it's as advertised, if I'm honest.
No, I've come to that conclusion too. So this is it. This is on the BBC's website, and it says that BBC Studios and Toshiba TV unveils new partnership to mark Doctor Who's 60th anniversary. Yeah. Of all the companies I had imagined that Doctor Who would partner up on for the 60th anniversary, I can't say Toshiba was one that I had in the on the bucket list there, the list of likelies.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
No.
Be Starbucks next, won't it?
It says here, this was published on October the 16th. It's taken me a few weeks to sort of get around to it. It says BBC and Toshiba unveil the new partnership to mark the anniversary. And it says they're having a live interactive Q&A panel featuring some of the experts and creative minds who have shaped the show into what it is today. Yeah. So no cast. That's not really nailing anything down. That could be anybody, couldn't it? It could be the tea lady from Keeper of Traken, couldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I had a look at the Toshiba site where you can sign up to win tickets to the event. And from what I could see on there, it says, see timeless props, costumes and artifacts from the show, indulge with themed cocktails and nibbles, interact with live Doctor Who characters, and attend a Q&A panel featuring designers, special effects, prosthetics artists, hosted in a secret London location. So
now that sounds a little better, doesn't it? In a secret London location, that sounds quite sexy too.
I think you're going to have to send out the Type 40 spies, to be honest, across London to find out where it's going to be held. It needs to be done.
It says that here as well. And it says the panel for the people who can't be there. So and there's even a date here. So this is Saturday, the 9th of December as well, which is the date that's the date that the giggle's on TV, isn't it?
That's right.
Don't fancy their chances of getting many people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, people are going to be a little bit torn if you're not in London, able to get to this secret location. You could be somewhat torn. But it does say that it's going to be live streamed. The whole thing is going to be live streamed on Twitch. I wasn't even sure that Twitch was still a thing.
Doctor Who YouTube channel, BBC's Doctor Who channel, isn't it, on YouTube? I think it sounds like it's a combination of it. I mean, from looking at the Toshiba site with the images there, they've got one of the 4th Doctor, and the rest of it is pretty much 2005 onwards. So I suspect you might get some, special effects wizards from the original run, but I suspect it's going to be more geared 2005 onwards. So
we could get somebody like Matt Irvin or Mike Tucker, those kind of people.
Yeah, and I think the Q&A will be geared to that, and then you'll have a Dalek or a Cyberman walking along trying to sell you a QLED Toshiba TV.
Or somebody actually dressed up as a big foam Toshiba TV. Yeah. So live Q&A panel featuring behind the scenes experts, an exclusive screening. An exclusive screening of what? Do you think they're screening the Giggle at the thing?
I've got a feeling they are going to screen it, because from Toshiba's sort of marketing point of view, they want to sell their TVs. Because if you scroll down on the Toshiba site at the bottom, it basically advertises their new QLED TV with the 14th Doctor coming out of the screen.
Oh, I see.
So I have a feeling that they will broadcast it from the event, and try and flog a load of TVs at the same time.
It all seems so corporate and cold, and I appreciate them putting this on the Twitch channel and on the YouTube channel too, because obviously we'll all be able to watch it then and see what all the fuss is about. So that's a good thing, rather than being behind closed doors. But it just all seems very, very efficient, very like those Disney things, the D23 things that they have. It is all very corporate, very marketing led. If they were launching like the new series with Shooty Gatwa and Miller Gibson, a new series like that, I'd understand. But for an anniversary, I think that's something a bit more celebratory. It doesn't look like it's something that would interest children, or that there's no stipulation that it's adults only that I'm aware of, but it doesn't look very child friendly, like it's something that a family could go to, whereas they could to the Doctor Who experience and things like that.
Yeah, and I saw something online earlier, and I can't verify whether that's true or not, but someone was suggesting that this is more a sort of, as you say, a corporate professionals in the industry kind of event, and that's why it's a secret location and they're giving people the chance to win tickets to go to the event. That certainly sounds like that could be the case, but I certainly think getting more in line with working in partnership with Disney, I think we're going to see a lot more things like this.
Do you think so? This could be a sign of the times. We could get these internationally as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think this sort of thing is going to drive up more to promote the show in any way they feel they can.
And these statements here from various personnel. We've got Bart Kuchen, commercial director at Toshiba TV, so he's left a comment. And so is Sarah Bold, who's head of marketing of global brands at BBC Studios. And she says the highly anticipated new Doctor Who specials promise to deliver all the excitement and wonder that fans have come to expect from this cultural phenomenon. As the longest-running sci-fi series in television history, Doctor Who continues to push boundaries and inspire generations of viewers, and this event is a glorious celebration of the brand's iconic heritage and exciting future. So that's a little more geared towards fans, slightly warmer, but not that much. And so I'm a little mystified by this. Now you've said that, I mean, if this is a long-term strategy, then maybe it's not a bad thing at all, but I'm just wondering where are the kids? Have they just given up trying to reach the kids anymore? And that this is a family show, and that kids should be front and center in the people they should be actively courting to get back on the sofa, just as they had been from 63 onwards.
Exactly right. And I think if it was geared towards kids, there would be more emphasis on promoting, win your chance to win tickets to see Daleks, Cybermen, monsters of the show.
Come and have your face painted like a weeping angel. Come and dress up as a Jadoon, that kind of thing.
But this isn't. This just feels more corporate, and with the cocktails and nibbles, it's got that kind of feel to it as well.
Kids don't nibble. Kids don't nibble anything. It doesn't even touch the sides, does it? I'll certainly put the notification on to maybe watch the live stream Q&A, see what it turns into. Maybe we can do some sort of coverage of that too. But between us, we got there in the end, John. I think we've managed to. This could be worth a look.
It's one that I'll keep an eye out for. I think if it hadn't have popped up, I probably would have never known about it, and it would have just drifted past me. And it's not something that makes me go 60th. Anniversary. Great, I've got this.
Very much about the here and now and looking forward, rather than lamenting too much about what we've had in the past. But this does seem like this does seem like a bit of a consolation prize, and I'm trying to big it up like this and make it sound like something that's a huge deal. It's a huge deal to Toshiba, I've no doubt, and to the BBC. But it's going to be a harder sell for the general public. Aren't going to care, and I think the fan base is just going to have other things that they're going to be doing on a Saturday afternoon, particularly in preparation for the giggle later that evening. But that's what we think. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section. Have you booked a ticket for this event, for the BBC Studios and Toshiba TV Q&A extravaganza that's taking place on the 9th of December? Let us know. And if you've worked out where that secret location could be, have your best guesses too in the comments section, or get in touch with us through our social media, Instagram and X at Type40. Doctor Who returns to television this November with those 3 anniversary specials on BBC One and the BBC iPlayer Whovians thing, with Disney Plus carrying it throughout the rest of the world, the new global streaming platform. Whichever size TV you've got to watch it on, Whovember is going to get pretty big. Pretty big indeed. John, thanks for your company on this one. Yeah, but I think we got to the bottom of it, didn't we? In the end, just about. But yeah, it does concern me when I see things like this pop up, because it's not just this Q&A thing, this thing with Toshiba, but of course the BBC Two concert, the 60th anniversary concert, they did stipulate there that children couldn't even go to this thing. I'm very aware that this is a family show that doesn't particularly appear to be courting families at the moment, and I just think that's strange.
But I've just got my fingers crossed that as soon as the shooty season starts, that they might start gearing towards that. And yet again, Dan will be bombarded every day with new stuff that we can't keep up with.
we can hope. We'll certainly do our best to keep up with the comments in the comments section. Let us know if you're going to this event, or will you be tuned in to the Twitch channel, maybe to go beyond the screen with Doctor Who there on the 9th of December. We'll be back with more Whovember here at Type 40 very, very soon.